How can you love yourself if you don't even like yourself? It's a real question. It's like something you need to actually ask yourself. If you don't like who you are as a person, how do you love yourself? How do you care about yourself? I know a lot of people have gone through and felt like, I love these people. I don't really like them, but I love them. I don't like my ex-boyfriend, but I love him. Stuff like that. I don't love my best friend, but I like her. And you have all these feelings with other people, but how do you feel about yourself? Do you actually like yourself? And if you don't like yourself, how the hell are you going to love yourself? I want to talk about that today because I feel like I go on these like long tangents with people about how to like love yourself, how to really tap into that all the time with like friends and stuff like that. But it's like the key step every time is always like yourself. Give yourself excuses. What do you do to people you like? How do you treat people that you like? Please treat yourself like that. If you sit there and like, we all make jokes. Actually, my cat is right here. He refuses to not be a part of whatever I do. Love him. But we all have these jokes where we're like, if my friend did murder, I love my friend and I like my friend. My friend could get away with anything. But you can't even forgive yourself for not working out today. Or the other days. And I'm not saying this as an excuse to like be lazy or be unmotivated. Again, he cannot not be a part of whatever I do. I'm not saying that as an excuse for that. I'm saying that as like truth. If you can't give yourself grace for anything, you can't give yourself a break for nothing that you do, how the hell are you going to love yourself? You don't even like yourself. If someone else treated you like how you treat yourself, you would hate them. You would not like them at all. You would think that they were the worst person around. You would be like, oh my gosh, she's such a bitch. She hates me. She's so rude. You would think that they sucked. But why, when it's you, is it okay? Why are you your number one hater? You shouldn't be your number one hater. There's tons of other people who will hate on you. And I know like there's going to be people who are like, you didn't hold my hand when you said that. But honestly, I used to be one of those people where I used to feel like, oh my gosh, you know what? I'm going to be my number one hater so no one else hates on me. A over-criticization of myself just ended up making me dislike myself more. It made me just feel so miserable. Everything I was doing was not enough. I needed to be doing more. I needed to be going to the gym more. I needed to be working out at home. I needed to drink more water. Like, oh my gosh. It was always something. And that's not saying anything I just said is negative. None of it is. Going to the gym a lot, it's good. Drinking a lot of water is good. Working out at home is also good. All these things are positive. But the way I'm pushing them onto myself are negative. And that's the problem. That's how you get to that point of I don't like myself, so I cannot love myself. You are so negative towards you. You are so evil towards you. You are your own bully. You bully yourself, and then you also have to deal with the outside world to do it for you. If you're somebody who even comes off as maybe too confident, too perfect, too amazing, which you will, like, not to say it like this, but we all make jokes. For example, take the movie Inside Out 2. When Riley was judging herself and going at herself, anxiety had her working hard. Anxiety had her working hard. She was locked in. Anxiety had her working like she was a champ, but it was anxiety. It was bad. It wasn't good for her. But from outward appearance, she seems to be succeeding. So what I'm saying is, just because on the outside you look fine, on the outside your makeup is done, your outfit looks cute, you look like you have a great life, if on the inside you're berating and bringing down yourself every chance you get, you are not living how you should be living for you. You are not living a way that's going to make you like yourself or love yourself. You're living in a way that is literally you just trying to get by on pleasing yourself. Because when you live like that, when you sit there and you truly criticize every single thing you do, you never actually reward yourself for doing so great. You don't. You sit there and you're like, I should have done it, as to be expected. Yeah, of course I aced that test. I should be smart. Yeah, of course my skin is clear. It needs to be. Of course my waist is thin and I have no body image issues anymore. Because of course I need to be able to fit into the new Lulu. Like, you just obviously, it's obvious. But it's not. Because you would never hold someone else to those standards. You would never tell somebody else, yeah, of course you should have got an A. What? You failed? Oh, what? You got a B plus? No, of course you should have got it. You would never say that to anybody because it's mean and it's cruel. So why is it okay to do to yourself? The answer is it's not. It's not okay. And you need to stop it. Like, I'm going to be so honest. You need to stop it. If you feel like you don't have anyone else who cares, if you like yourself, because a lot of people don't. I'm sorry. A lot of people don't care if you like yourself at all. They couldn't be bothered to care. Because to care about you liking yourself makes them feel bad. Because again, from an outward appearance, you seem perfect. You seem fine. You seem great. Oh my gosh, she thinks she's so amazing. She gets up in the morning. She goes and she is fit. She cleans her room every day. She cleans her house. She does this and that. She just thinks she's the best bitch around. Their own negativity. That is enough negativity for you. That is it. That's it. The people who are envious of you, jealous of you, all that, their negativity is enough. You don't need to be negative towards you because you're just adding on. You're just adding on to that. These people, and you might be like, what? There's nobody who feels like that. I'm going to be honest. I'm not the best person alive. I don't think I'm the most wonderful, gorgeous, stunning, like, I have no flaws and I'll never have a flaw, but I'm very satisfied with myself. I'm very satisfied with the way I look, the way I act. I do go to the gym every day that I can. If I can't go to the physical gym, I do at-home workouts. I have a little rest day. I eat healthy. I cook. I clean. I do a lot. I do take care of myself very well. There's a space and time where I did not at all appreciate everything I did. I would wake up at 4 a.m. every single day. And I wouldn't even pat myself on the back for that. I just like, obviously, I always wake up at 4. I always wake up at 4 a.m. It's so obvious. I need to wake up at 4 a.m. No, I don't. I was literally punishing myself for doing good because I could have done better. And that's just not the life I want for anybody. And that was so depressive and that was so hard. And I won't lie, this is going to sound bad because I don't want you guys to be freed by what freed me from that mindset. But I want you guys to get free regardless. So I want to be able to tell you, be nice to yourself. Treat yourself like you like yourself because then it will help you evolve to loving yourself. But the thing that freed me from that horrible, horrible mindset of it's not good enough or I need to be perfect and this and this and that was the fact that I realized that some of the people around me were jealous, were upset, were mad that I did as much as I did. They don't live my lives. They don't have my circumstances. And when I say my circumstances, I don't mean to be one of those people like you just don't know people, but you don't know where people live. You don't know how people live. You don't know what people go through. Some people go through a lot of shit. And that's honesty. Me personally, I have a lot of struggles I will never tell other people because that's just not me. I keep a lot of that built away because it's not beneficial. When you have to if you have to tie up your bootstraps and go through life, I'm the type of person that I walk through mountains with hills. And I know there's so many people like that who don't have anyone to talk to because no one ever gets it. And when you do think someone gets it, they don't. In reality, they're just jealous. They want a destiny swap with you. They want to make your life their life. Or they want you to just not have your life because they don't even feel like they can achieve the amount that you achieve. It's all just so detrimental mentally because it drains you. Not feeling like you have anyone to talk to is so draining. And that's why, I call myself, your digital bestie with a yapping problem because I will talk about stuff like this. But it's so draining. And it drains you so much. And it drained me. It drained me so much, I feel like it drained the negativity out. And I don't think it's a good thing. I think it's just the way I adapt. Because I feel like once I see so much negativity coming my way, I have to be positive. I have to. Or else I'll get depressed. I'll be so horrible to myself. If I let all of these people's negativity come at me and really hurt my soul. But I don't want that for you. I want you to be able to take this message and listen. You need to work and be nice to yourself. You need to be one of your biggest fans. You need to like yourself so that you can love yourself. Loving yourself is hard. You can't get to love without like. You wouldn't get into a relationship with someone you didn't like. You might. I'm not gonna judge you heavily. You might. It might be lust though. But you like them in some way. You wouldn't get to a relationship with someone you don't like and love them. No. You go from like to love with everything. And you have to go from like to love, And I just feel like people need to do that with themselves more because we're so likely to just be like, oh, I don't want to be up my own ass. Like, I don't want to be overconfident. I don't want to be cocky. Don't worry about that. Once you get to a point that maybe you are hurting other people with the way you act, that's when you start worrying. But don't worry about being cocky and all that when people are literally hating on you for being too perfect. And when I say it freed me, it freed me. It freed me. Other people really truly be envious made me realize I don't need to be negative. There are going to be so many people who don't like me. I don't need to be one of those people. Either you hate me or you love me, or you like me and you'll eventually love me. Like, that's just how it is. And that's because I allow my life to be that. I don't sit there anymore and criticize everything I do. And that's, criticism is what gets you fake friends. And I have another video up already, but there's a video, it's right here, just click on here. And it's all about fake friendships, and it's all about how to spot them, how to get out of them. But I will say, not loving yourself is the key. It is a key, foolproof, to end up in one of those loveless and hateful and envious type friendships with people. That's the exact way you end up in those friendships, because you don't love yourself and they don't even fucking like you. I'm sorry for the foul language I've used throughout this video, but I'm just saying, they don't even like you and you don't like you. So perfect, you're a match in heaven, and they're gonna treat you as such. Apologies, bombshells, my camera died and I just had to redo this. In summary, I hope that you guys all appreciate this message. I hope that it worked and it helped you understand what I'm talking about, and it helps you go forward and love and like yourself, because you deserve to be loved and liked. And when I came to the conclusion that I needed to start liking myself, like actually, and not just listening to self-love and all that, I actually working to treat myself the way I want to be treated and doing all that, it was at a really dark point. Like I mentioned, I was going through it. I was like, my friends don't like me. My friends don't really like me. Some people are really jealous of me, and like they go out of their way to harm me. And I can't be the person to confront everybody. I can't always be like, oh, you don't like me, and how dare you not like me, how dare you be jealous of me, how dare you, la. I can't do that with everybody, because some people don't even want to acknowledge their own jealousy. I can't be the person to do that, because some people won't even acknowledge their own jealousy. They won't actually understand that what they're doing is jealousy. They'll be like, oh, I made a mistake, I didn't mean to hurt you, I didn't mean to betray your trust, it was an accident, Shanice. I'm Shanice. Hi. Sorry. It's an accident, Shanice. Get over it. Get over it. And it will be the most heinous things. It will be the most horrible things people will do to you. They will neglect your emotions. They will do all this. And when you tell them, if you call them out, they will say, you're too harsh. You're too mean. When you're not even coming at them with a fraction of what you come at yourself with. So if people are that sensitive, you're that sensitive too. Care for yourself. Love yourself. I had to go through it, and I don't want anyone else to have to go through it to get to the point of just, I can love me. So I wanted this video to just serve as that. I hope the message was received, and I hope it was used well. Have a totally rocking day, guys. I hope that the rest of your day is as beautiful as you. Bye.